Welcome to SortaOkay Reviews, where every fandom's welcome. I'm Nathan Bedard.
I'm Brad Newton.
And today we're reviewing Jurassic World: A Fallen Kingdom.
Alright, so the way we do these reviews is we're going to start off and just give our overall impression of the movie without going into spoilers. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go into spoilers, and at that point we'll say we're going into spoilers. Mm-hmm. And then we go over the positive and negatives, what we liked about the movie, and then we'll end with our overall ranking of the movie.
Yep.
So overall impressions, go ahead.
Alright, let's get into it. We wanted to go into this movie loving it. I came out disappointed.
Yeah, I pretty much echo that sentiment.
Beginning of the movie, loved. End of the movie, didn't care for so much. Characters are great. Dinosaurs look cool. There are some really high, awesome, good moments. But other than that, the ending kind of kills it for me.
Yeah, for me, I agree. It was just kind of disappointing. After the high that was Jurassic World, I really was excited for this movie. I wanted to go in, I wanted to really like it, and like I said, my expectations were high, so I came out disappointed.
Yep. Execution of the beginning of the movie really is well. Things make sense. Things are okay. Towards the end, why? What's going on? Why are you making these decisions? Why is this happening?
The logic in the movie just kind of makes the movie fall apart.
Yep.
And as always, Chris Pratt's good, Bryce Dallas Howard's good, so there are highlights in the movie, but overall, meh. So let's go ahead and get into our spoilers.
All right, spoiler warning. You've been warned. Go watch the movie. Come back to us.
Yeah, it should be up on the screen. Spoilers now. All right, let's do positives first. So what did you like about this movie?
All right, the beginning of this movie is amazing. I loved it. I love how we're at the park. They're trying to find the bone for the Indominus Rex. They're in the water.
This scene is my favorite scene of the entire movie, which was it's kind of bad. I was watching a list recently of movies that have a really cool opening scene and just go all downhill from there. And this movie would make that list.
Yep, I mean you get they have some really cool shots of the water dinosaur, I guess, in the water, and it's still there because it can't get out because they show that the cage. Just some great shots of that, and then
it's a really tense scene. The submarine's down there; they're trying to get the Indominus Rex bone. It's it's just a really good scene, and I was at this point in the movie, I'm okay, this is really cool.
Yep, and then we also later on okay, the volcano's starting to erupt on that island. The dinosaurs are in danger. What, okay, should we save them? Should we not? And then we get Jeff Goldblum's character no, this is how nature works. This isn't even God. No, this is nature. This is us trying to survive. This is taking care.
Them undoing something that we shouldn't have done in the first place. Yep. Undoing creating dinosaurs.
Yep. But you also get the side of what's the girl character's name again? Claire. We get her side because she started this. She made this park,
and it's a good character development for her because in the first movie she didn't care. She thought about the dinosaurs as numbers, and now she's she leads the charge to try to get them saved.
Yep, she wants to save them, but then also you're thinking, okay, well, where would they go? And this leads us into the other part that I think worked is we get to meet one of the other gentlemen that helped make the first park.
Yeah, I forget his name, but the guy that worked with John Hammond.
Yep. When we get there, they're hey, we found this island. It's totally suitable for the dinosaurs. We want to help go save them. Can you go save them? And then pretty much she's okay, and she gets
Owen, which is Chris Pratt's character. They go to the island. This part's still good in the movie. I'm it's not as good as the first scene, but it's still good. They're at the island. They're trying to get the dinosaurs. They get there. Claire uses her handprint. They're finding Blue. Blue's the key target they need to get. So they got Blue now.
And everything's making. And even when they get into the park, it's cool. You have the Brontosaurus walking
really
by.
Bad CG, by the way.
To me, I didn't notice it. It didn't bother me at all. I thought it was just cool. But you just got that Jurassic Park feeling. And of course, they find Blue. One of the guys that's getting attacked by Blue shoots him. They're okay, we gotta save.
Yeah, this is where it starts to go downhill for me. It's still not completely off the rails yet, but it starts to go downhill when they shoot Blue and they've been betrayed, pretty much. They shoot Chris Pratt with the tranquilizer dart, and I'm okay, this happened way faster than I thought it was going to.
Yeah. But it makes sense because it's okay, clearly there's something going on. They were just using them. They don't want any trails leading back to them. They're trying to get rid of them. And like I said, this is where the movie is still really cool because you have the volcano erupting.
And they're trying to escape, and then it's a cool scene of running from dinosaurs. They call back to the original movie. They get inside the gyroscope, the big ball thing, and they roll off the cliff into the sea.
And then even before that, there's like they're in this like one facility, kind of you know, sneaking stuff like that. It was cool.
Okay, and then Claire realizes from the trailer it was all a lie. You know, another side note: trailers spoil everything in this movie.
Yep.
If you've seen the trailers, you've seen this movie.
But there's one scene with the Bronchiosaurus, very sad, very emotional. Probably one of the best scenes in a Jurassic Park movie I've seen in a while.
And as soon as they leave the park, things start to go downhill.
When you see that Bronchiosaurus, that's when he's like, "No, you're leaving to a bad movie. Don't go.
Don't go." So as you saw from the trailers, it's like, okay, they're selling the dinosaur, and we learned that the guy that hired him in the first place, not the old guy, but the guy that hired him, is like actually a bad guy, and he's just in it for the money. And my God, this is one of the worst villains I've seen in a long time. It's the most one-dimensional villain I've seen. Most predictable movie this becomes after this point.
The only benefit that character had was he has a really great scene where he pretty much calls the other two characters on their bullcrap.
For creating this as well.
For creating this park as well, kind of having the same motives. This is like his only redeeming quality. It was a really good scene. But yeah, and then like this is where it starts going.
They sell the dinosaurs for money. They've remade the Indominus Rex into a raptor now, so it's the Indoraptor. To me, just a pale imitation of the Indominus Rex.
Adds a little character development to the scientist that made the Indominus Rex, because he's like,
I like his character. I think B.D. Wong plays him. Yeah, I like his character.
He shows that, he's interested in just creating these beautiful creatures and furthering his work, and so it adds a little bit to him. But, like, listen, this is where the movie gets, because, like, some of the decisions in this movie...
The old man figures out that the guy's bad, and he's like, call the cops on yourself. And he's like, no, old man, I'm just going to kill you now instead.
Yeah, no, he's old and decrepit. He could go at any moment. Hey, I want you to call because you're clearly doing something really bad. Like, I mean, I get it. He can't maybe do much, but he could have just told him, okay, just go away, or he could have done something.
I mean, I guess he just, like, he would never kill me, but, whatever, and he kills the old man, and they're selling the dinosaurs for money. And obviously, all hell breaks loose. The dinosaur gets out, and then at least they explain this part. But the hunter guy who collects teeth comes in, and he tries to trank the Indorex or the Indoraptor, sorry, and he's trying to get his tooth, but then he gets killed and lets him out, and that was. And it's a very predictable kind of slasher horror movie from there, where they're just hiding from the Rex for the rest of the movie.
It was really stupid. It was like, why are you doing this? But you get why, because
he's a stupid hunter who wants the tooth.
Yeah, so it was like,
kind
okay,
of makes sense.
I can let that one slide. But
and then we learned the little girl in this movie. Actually, I didn't really mind her character, but she ends up being a clone, which was kind of a twist, like, because the old man wanted to recreate his daughter, which I kind of understand.
It made sense, they have the power to recreate the dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure they can maybe just recreate the daughter as long as they have the gene. So it's like, you would think that this would be a really big bother, but it doesn't. But it leads into a big problem later on.
Yep. Okay, so Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, they get away. They meet her, and they're trying to get out of the facility. They're trying to get. We haven't even talked about the other characters, but they're in the movie.
The girl, she's cool. She doesn't overdo it. The other guy's kind of like a comic relief, but they don't overuse him, so I don't think he gets annoying. He
kind of disappears halfway through and then pops up again. The way he pops up made me laugh, though. I will give him that.
I think they handled the characters a little well, like the good guys well. But we get the big fight scene between Blue and the Indoraptor. It was cool.
Predictable. That's just the news.
Predictable. Yeah, but I mean, dinosaurs fighting, cool. And then pretty much it leads us to the end of the movie, which is like, okay, hey, this facility is filling up with toxic gas. It's going to kill the dinosaurs.
Either you have the choice, either let them out or let them all die. Just like it goes back to the first point of the movie. Let them all die on the island or let them free.
And
Claire's saying, I have to do it, I have to do it, and then she's like, no, I can't.
And it makes sense because it's like, if I release these dinosaurs,
they're going to kill.
Innocent people are going to die, and this could lead the dinosaurs are getting murdered anyways. I'm glad she stopped. She's like, nope, okay. I'm like, yes, thank God. Okay, a good decision. This makes total sense. This might be like, okay, this might save the movie. Nope. Yeah. The girl, she presses the button. She's like, I have to. It I'm a clone too. They have
That was
to
like
live.
super cheesy. They're like me, they're alive. I'm a clone.
It's like you could have like, what if one of the raptors?
She potentially, if they make another movie, just started like the end of the world.
Yeah, like she probably just killed a couple innocent people for no reason.
More
like,
than a couple.
Yeah.
But so yeah, the movie ends with Jeff Goldblum saying, "Yeah, like you let the dinosaurs out now. Like people are going to have to learn to live with them now." To me, I got like a very Planet of the Apes vibe going now. Like maybe the dinosaurs are going to take over the planet now. But if they, depending on how this movie does box office, sound, they're going to make another one. But we'll have to see what the story goes if they decide to make another one.
Yeah, like I said, we were kind of disappointed. This movie just had some gripes towards the end. I wish they just would have maybe gone, like, they had that other island. I wish they would have had that be the journey, like going to the other island and releasing the dinosaurs. That would have been cool. But they didn't. But, I mean, let's get into our final rating of the movie. What are you going to give it?
I think we're both going to agree and give it a sort of okay rating.
Yeah, the beginning saves the movie somewhat for me. It makes me not absolutely hate it.
To me, it's that first scene. That first 5 minutes is, like, really, really cool.
Yeah, and the love of the franchise just slightly saves it for us for getting a sort of bad 2. Can't help but, like,
And, by the way, it's sort of okay for us as a C.
Yep. But yep, that's gonna do our little quick little review thing for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. We hope you enjoyed it. We wish this movie would have been better, but oh well.
Let's see where the franchise goes from here.
See where it goes. But thank you much for joining us.
Yep, and as always, you can hit that subscribe button over there, and I'll put our solo review here.
That's gonna do it. Thank you very much, and have a good day.